This is a Mopani bite. It's actually a Mopani worm. It's very nice and very delicious and very nutritious. Let's have a taste. You've tried the potato chips, you've tried the chickens, you've tried the sushi. How about trying something much more nutritious and delicious? Try the Mopani worm. So the Mopani worm is a nutritious meal. It can be part of a nutritious meal. It can be a snack. You can eat it as relish. You can put it in your smoothie as well. The Mopani worm is very high in protein, it's very high in fiber, it's very high in good fats. So it is a food source that you would want to have on your plate instead of other meats that probably have GMOs, which Mopani worms don't. They're like 100% organic. It's like a wonderful flavor exploding in your mouth. It's really quite tasty. I've come to realize that people can't tell the difference whether it's a worm or a caterpillar. But when I try to explain to them that worms actually eat dead things, and this is a caterpillar, it feeds on Mopani leaves. So that sparks something in them to take away that this is a caterpillar. I think also people are looking for adventure, for a food that they've never tasted before. There's a caterpillar on my plate, this is adventurous, I want to try it, I want to put it in my mouth. In order to make our Mopani worms much more appealing to a wider audience, what we've done is we've spiced them with flavors that people are familiar with, like your peri-peri. We have a spice version peri-peri, we have chutney and barbecue. So that we found is very enticing to people because most people do not know what they taste like. So when you try to explain to them, no, it tastes a bit like peri-peri, they're familiar with that and then they take it and eat it. Now I'm going to show you how we spice the Mopani worm. Come with me into my kitchen. First things first, hygiene is very important. We're going to put on our hairnet, make sure that our hair is nicely tucked in, nice and clean. Then we're going to come over here, come and see what I have for you. So this is how the Mopani worm looks like when it comes to us. You can actually tell how good the Mopani worm is from the smell of it. And the size normally is a dead giveaway of when the harvest was done. So you can tell by these little ones, they're smaller than the December harvest. You can tell that they're from April. Very nutritious, very delicious. They've been soaked in brine and let to dry under the African sun. No additives, 100% organic, nutritious, delicious. So we're gonna spice this up and make it ready for you to eat. Okay, so now that we put it into this little container here, we're just gonna have a look through it to see if there's any twigs or things that shouldn't be in here before we move to the next process. I'm gonna give it a good bath. So to get rid of the excess salt that we use to preserve the Mopani, we're gonna soak it in water and wash it. Okay, so now we're gonna drain the water out. The Mopani worm is nice and ready. Here are our little friends, nice and soft, ready to go get some spices. I'm gonna put it in here. And we have the special blend of organic spices, specially prepared for the Mopani. Okay, so now the oven is nice and toasty and ready. And we're gonna put them in the oven where they're gonna slow roast for some time. Make sure they're nice and crispy and tasty.
From Melville in Johannesburg to the Banting Market in Pretoria, it's time for the flavor test. It's time to see what the public thinks of these roasted Mopani worms that Phuti calls nutritious and delicious.
So what's the flavors that's inside here?
This one is peri-peri.
Okay.
And this one is barbecue.
Barbecue.
Yeah, ready to snack, very nutritious and delicious.
This actually tastes real good. It's like barbecue meat.
Originally, I'm from Zimbabwe, so Mopani worms is part of our culture. We use them as a special meal. So they're put as relish, then you put the peri-peri, then you can have them with a main dish like pap. We call it sadza. And yeah, so that's where I know them from.
The taste is actually really fantastic, and I'm a person who's quite scared of insects, so it kind of like grossed me out the first time I saw it. but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm about to get myself a packet as well.
Love it.
You're gonna buy.
Yeah.
Authentic, delicious taste. I would highly recommend it.
Ancient African wisdom once again provides us with a sustainable, highly nutritious meal served in delicious bite-sized portions that we know as Mopani Worms.